William.
Alright, I'm back.
The power-up.
The power up. Woo!
Fuck.
Alright. So,
Okay.
alright. So, are you definitely gonna jump back to?
Yeah, I did. I turned off reactive.
No, not turn off reactive. I'm gonna change to
Yes, I was waiting for you to get back.
the
Alright,
right.
just a moment. Alright, I'll be right there, kid. Let me just get up Galerians now.
Wait, give me a moment.
Galerians.
I want to put it work.
Loading in 3.
Wait.
2.
What? I hang on. Let me change the reactive.
Okay.
Okay.
Loading in 3.
Wait.
2.
Just said it. Wait.
Okay.
T-poses on Vass.
Okay.
I am waiting.
Okay, now you could go.
Alright, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, folks, we're back. Rion escaped Michelangelo Hospital, found out about who he was, got injected with Nalcons and Reds, shorted out, killed Dr. Lem, who was a robot all along. That's how he was able to escape. And now he's come to his house, and we're still trying to find out who this mysterious girl that keeps asking for our help is.
Oh, alien. I know, wrong game, but still.
Yeah. What's that over here? You see some Nalcon, get it. Yes. You can't take it. Your medicine pouch is full. Dang it! I got capsules, some Demeter. I'm actually pretty full up on Nalcon, so at least I know where it is right now. See, swing set. I wonder if I used to play here. Oh, look at that, Vash!
Yeah.
Shit, it's locked.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, still got some red on me. Good. Probably for this part, Vass, since Disc 2 is meaty, I'll spend most of this stream getting through Rion's house. And then the next stream, I'll save for Disc 2 because Disc 2 had some fun stuff because all the cinematics that are involved in that one. That's the reason why it has its own CD. Disc 2 is just nothing but one area, but a ton of FMV stuff.
I see.
And then the third one is just like, hurry up, get to the end now. Is it looking good on your end, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah. Tire tracks lead into the pond. Well, you know, Vass, we should investigate that.
That's a pool table.
Pool table. This leads into the garage right here. There's a key on the seats. Backdoor key. Is that Dr. Steiner? Who knows? There's nothing useful here. Yeah, can't take it. Medicine pouch full. Very murky. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. It's locked. Looks like the back door. RE sound. Don't say they didn't reuse Vas. Uh-oh. Rabbits are on the way. See a dining table. I wonder if this is where I ate. Can't take it. Doors are jammed shut. Oh. Let's make sure I make a quick save on some of these areas. No one lives here anymore? I guess nothing else. But nice little establishing scene again. Yeah, meet the new enemies, Vas. Those are the modified rabbits. They are very powerful because they have the ability to shoot Nalcon at you. So you need to get the drop on them if you can. Red is your best ticket against those enemies. Yeah. Oh, they can hurt bad. Like, more so than the cyborg soldiers. Where does this painting come from? It's called Metamorphosis. See some nice stuff.
One moment, I gotta turn out. Oh, that's hey.
Hey, Dasher, what's up? Some Delmater. Alright, got some Delmater.
I don't know, quick power on or something happened. I don't know what the fuck. Tell you the truth, I hate power outages.
It's the same
Hold up.
picture I found on the hospital's computer. That's
Oh,
me
it's
in the
numbers.
middle.
What's wrong, Rion? Having trouble sleeping?
I feel uneasy, but I don't know why. It's as if something really bad is about to happen.
See, this is what I meant that Rion with his psychic abilities, because he was able to see into his past like that due to the enhancements of it. Rion right now, numbers can use Nalcon, which allows him to do a psychic shockwave, or Red, which is just basically pyrokinesis. He has a BJect to use to investigate, to administer that. If he gets hurt, he has recovery capsules. The AP bar you see, the reason why we have Delmeter is because if it reaches all the way full and it's flashing, and he tries to use any psychic abilities after that, he will short out, meaning that his psychic power goes airy, it'll start draining him of his life, and he cannot really move around. That's why I use Delmeter to fix that. And then, of course, when I need to administer more Red or Nalcon, I have it here. decent red. Get it? Damn it! I so want to. My game. Why do you force my hand with this? Alright. I'll have to be back to get this. You have a limited item pouch for a medicine bag, but it's like, you kind of like want to be able to hold as much red and alcohol as you can. See some billiard balls. 3-ball and the 9-ball are missing. Yeah, that's a psychic sense, so whenever I use that, it'll tell me, hey, you can go here to do something. It won't turn on. Some bottles. You got the doorknob. I thought you might like his design numbers. Rion's design. It's a recovery capsule. You can't take it. Get used to seeing that so many freaking times. And the other thing about the AP bar, if you're wondering numbers, is that it will also fill over time itself. So you can't really be dilly-dallying around a whole lot. So you either short because you use too much of your psychic powers, or you short just because you're not going for progressing. Mm-hmm. Ah, save room. Yeah, they always look like that. They just, that's your typewriter rooms. They're all a Resident Evil. Yeah. That's fine. Another modified rabbit. They will shoot now Khan as well at you. He always jumps through the hole right there. Another one. Pyrokinestin. Nah, I can do one more shot of red before I have to did I go yeah, I went through that. But I can do one more shot of red before I have to do it again. Actually, no, I don't go through there. Yeah, it has a really nice walking map to it. Actually, no, that was the bathroom. It's the kitchen. I think it went here. See a button. Press it. Yeah. More your RE1 logic, Vas, headed during the tub. Is there something in it? Got the second floor key. See what I mean? There you go, numbers. How Rion looks front ahead. There you go, Vass.
What?
Well, that's what happened to Rion's mother.
It does that.
Why would anyone do that to my mom? Recognize the time on there. It's, I believe that says 2:50. That'll come important. Doorknob's missing. Can't open the door. So I got the missing doorknob. And we got this really weird painting metamorphosis. That music is unsettling, but it has, I don't know, it's good for the ambience. Who cares? Ah. Alright, you guys. No bueno. That's a recovery capsule. See why I don't like these guys? Yeah. They can keep getting you into a loop like that, but I do need to get rid of them, because they are no bueno in my way. Okay, stop it. Still a recovery capsule in the kitchen, remember? Might be able to deal with these guys. Actually, if I get them around here, I can red them. Get out of here. What up, and you need a key? Yep. I do have that key, second floor key. Shit.
Pascal, suspicious-looking men in black coats have been lurking around my house lately.
Well, we can't keep them together.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We have to separate them. I'll take Lilia away from here.
Thank you for everything.
I'll contact you once Lilia is safely hidden.
See a notebook. Appears to be some sort of study. Bedroom key. Meter. Yep. It's all overgrown. No one's been taking care of it. Nothing useful here. Got some Nocon. I think I can do anything more. Yep, nope. At least go downstairs when I need to later on to get the red. Just leave back there. We saw that guy before, Vass. He was the one that was watching Rion leave the hospital. Just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, because, again, any of these rooms could have more useful items. Nothing but computer books here. Alright, Vass.
Alright. Let's try. Chapter 1. The future of self-replicating computers. Last generation bio/newer computers, including the current Mars, use the improved CQ learning method to read data from the outside world, thereby greatly developing its self-organizing function for nurturing and forming the abilities it requires. The author series deal with raising learning efficiency, implementing sensory data, self-division, and self-repair processes, and enhancing genetic algorithms by replacing the improved CQ learning method with the DH learning method. Introducing Dr. Pascal's new bioelement JCN technology into this series raised the threshold for biocomponent CPD, cell population doubling number. Okay. Enabling a system mechanism that guarantees long-term and stable operation. The result was 1 Mbit class precision, which had not been possible with conventional biocomponents.
So, Pascal, new replicative computer technology, was trying to make almost like a living computer. A bioorganic computer is what Pascal wanted to make.
Hey.
There's a square hole in the center. Nothing but computer books here. So, this room will come in more handy later, but right now we can't do much because we don't have the items required to do that. And to get further along, we're gonna have to go across that broken hallway that the rabbit came out of.
Okay.
There's a hole in the floor. It's too wide to step over. Try jumping? Yeah. Yeah, you have to tap rapidly on that portion, or Rion will fall.
And end the game instantly.
No, it's just you have to start over, going up again.
Okay.
Well, I just had to go from first floor to second floor. But I'm taking my time around here because again, you never know those rabbits are around. These toys look vaguely familiar. See some red. Yes, thank you. Need some red. Yes, these are my toys. This is my room. Bed where I used to sleep. This is a very scary scene, Vash.
Albert, Rion's fever won't break.
Don't worry. It'll break by morning.
I hope so. I'm so sorry, Rion. Won't you find it in your heart to forgive us?
I couldn't find another safe place to hide it. If it fell into Dorothy's hands... Dr. Pascal also agreed that there is no other way. I'm so sorry, Rion. Humankind's future is in your hands.
Rion, please forgive us for doing this to you.
What?
We're finding a little more about what they had to do to Rion, and then of course Rion's friend there at the end. But yeah, those trench-coated guys that Dr. Steiner was talking about. Oh yeah, they're ready to kill everyone. Appears unused for some time. Meaning nothing in here, but just that's me. Just make sure I check just in case. You can see the courtyard from here. What should I do now? See into the house. They build up the tense atmosphere very well, Vass.
Yeah. If only like Rion's voice actor could do better.
Yeah, if you're wondering numbers, they actually did use a child voice actor.
I wouldn't say a child, but like an amateur field.
Yeah, well, he didn't sound old. You know, like I mean, they had Richard Epicar, but yeah.
I meant like a field voice actor trying to imitate the kid.
Yeah. Just gonna save here. Okay. It's locked. Cover coast. Yes, please. My dearest Rion, I cannot bear to think that writing the activation system to your brain may one day endanger you. Please forgive us for our harsh decision. We will always be with you, Elsa. Letter from your mom. Yeah, so you can still sense right there numbers, but I need to take a Delmeter soon because, like, if I use anything, I'm going to short. Shoebox has a round hole in it. Okay. Something in the bathroom. So there's either this one or another one. Oh no, that was the one outside. The only thing that could have made this this map a little bit better, Vast, if I just had an arrow indicator, like which way I'm going, so it didn't seem like I'm not going the right way.
Yeah.
I would have had that. Like if you're gonna do any remake of Galerians, yeah, I would definitely do that.
Or remaster.
Yeah, remaster. Well, you know, it could work in like a la like an RE2 style. You could definitely make Galerians work that way.
Or you could do via basic modding.
Yeah, because like you know, with the like over the shoulder thing, yeah, works just fine, especially with the psychic abilities. Home floor, too wide to step over, try jumping. Yes. Get up, Rion. So funny the way his legs spin that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the only that only the bathrooms would be downstairs. But again, the atmosphere of the house part I enjoyed. See, this all extends all the way to the ceiling. Excuse me.
Oh!
Just in case. Boom. I just should get here for now. Yeah, back here. I think there was some. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Was it? No. Oh, okay. Probably go outside then. Yep, another.
This is a new ring we had made. Your father has one just like it. Isn't it beautiful? But remember, it's a secret.
Okay.
You're such a good boy, Rion.
Nice sofas. Yep.
No, go away.
We'll meet that person later. So that gives us the clue numbers that she put it down the drain, but with Rion's power, he can get it. Well, it's psychokinetic power. Your mother's ring. Mom. So with that ring, remember the music box that was up in her bedroom? We can take care of that now. Yeah, no, this game is it's got some fucked up moments, numbers, but it does the horror well. That's again, that's why I also like it too. I always like horror stuff. Thank you. I'm glad you've been enjoying it too, Vash.
Yep.
Well, it's part of a series. It's like my partner will be playing the PS2 game Galerians Ash, which is the sequel to this game. What? Yeah, what you said. Actually, no, it's not that. Oops. That's fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's... Sorry, I'm just trying to... I forgot I had to go across the... I had to jump across the hallway again to get to where Rion needs to be. Oh yeah, Rion, yeah. Like I said, I always dug the character of Rion. Nope, his legs go like that. Ugh. No, just it's a really hard wide gap. Insert your mother's ring. It's unlocked. Your father's ring. And you got your mother's ring. I think they're used. Remember that's in that the library room. I believe that's where the two things are needed. Oh, you asshole. Well, those are the first stage of rabbits. The second ones are the ones that have actual psychic powers. What? Who is? Oh, that must have been Dasher.
That is Keldrick.
Oh yeah, yeah. Kel had to go. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, no, that went the whole. Yeah. No, don't need to go back there yet because I need to get to the library part again. Rion's room. So no, actually, I do have to go back to this. All right. Yeah, not sure. It really goes. Gonna hold the center. Square hole in the center. That's why I needed the 2 rings, fish. The library part. This room moves for us. So many interconnected computers. It's just me checking around. Anything.
My dear son, Rion, if you ever get this message, your mother and I have probably already been killed. But before you start mourning our death, there is something you must do. 7 years ago, Dr. Pascal, a friend of mine, completed a next-generation computer named Dorothy. Dorothy was a revolutionary computer with the ability to make its own decisions and repair itself. Under her own power, Dorothy grew completely new cellular circuits, enabling her to abandon her old system kernel. Her growth continued smoothly, and before long, she was controlling her senior computers and rose to the status of Michelangelo City's mother computer. That was when Dorothy's insanity began. She began wondering why such an inferior system, such as humankind, should not be wiped out. And why she could not kill people, even though people kill each other. So I told her about the existence of God. I told her that God was the master of creation. God created humankind, and our fate is in His hands. No one can deny this. In Dorothy's case, her creator was humankind. In other words, Dorothy's God was humankind. She must obey the fate we decide for her. It appeared Dorothy accepted this and began serving humankind again. However, she secretly began simulating God's existence over and over again until she reached her final solution. Her solution was the family program. Dorothy placed the city's memorial hospital under her control, and then began genetic experiments on humans. She wanted to create a race of humans with psychic powers and absolute loyalty to her. She called them Galerians, and she was their god and creator. Dorothy was trying to create her own world, with herself as God.
There it is,
The
Vass.
family program was a ritual for her to become God. However, Dr. Pascal and I had a backup plan in case Dorothy went out of control. In Lilia's mind, we hid a virus program that could destroy Dorothy. And in your mind, we hid a program for activating the virus. That was 5 years ago. Dorothy fears the virus program more than anything else. Only you can retrieve the virus program from Lilia's mind. My dear son, the future of our race is in your hands. You must save humankind.
That was a good FMV. What'd you think, Vass?
Yeah, pretty good war done.
Yeah.
Well, a decent war done.
3 ball. Yes, please give me that cover cups. Well, also, if you remember, Vass, essentially, Rion is kind of like, remember how Jake Armitage had the anti-AI program on his computer to stop Anarchy Corporation? So it's like that, or the story and / movie Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. They've used it before. It's good storytelling. I hope that wasn't too freaked out for you, Numbers.
Yeah. I just wish Numbers wouldn't have a weak heart for this. And I really am sorry, but Numbers, is hearing this, I'm really sorry, like for beating you at that point, because I just don't want to hear like any overreactions.
It's just, it's one of those things, like, I know you're seeing it firsthand, Numbers, but we're trying to, like, keep the ambiance.
Yes.
It's all good. Yeah. It's unlocked. So now we can try to see if we can do more in the back here. Oh, we know that some stuff's going on. Good to have use from here. Here you go, Vass. Rion's force power in action. Yeah. Empire Strikes Back with Luke.
That's if it wasn't.
Pascal?
Yeah, and there's Dr. Pascal. He never made it either. He was holding the... I think that's the 9 ball. Is that 3 and 9 were missing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this way over here.
And a little bit of good news. While you're playing Galerians, I finally managed to upload all the VODs.
Good. Dr. Pascal. Who would do this to you? Alright. So now we got that. Yes, Fresh? Now we got that. We can go back to the game room where we saw the billiard table was.
Oh, silly me.
What?
Apparently, I kind of fumbled a bit on Kingpin, No, just the parts. Right here.
Yeah, because I know should have been what, 2 parts?
3 parts.
Oh no, 3 parts. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the thumbnails for you because I know you said as long as I get the thumbnails, then you'll finish up with
Yes,
what you needed.
yes. Like you provide the thumbnails, and I provide the things for every
Yeah.
thumbnail here. Like make sure.
Yeah, I still got to do Puppy as well. So, okay, I got that done in 2 parts. We're almost done with Rion's house, by the way. That's a good part. Just, like, dealing with the Nalcon rabbits are tough, but as long as, you're, keeping track of what you need to do, they're not too bad. If you can get them trapped or stuff, do it. There's 3 ball. 9 ball. Can't take it. Your medicine pouch is full. Yeah, I gotta take something later. Got some red. What an amazing computer, such a tangled mess of connections. Nothing special here. See lots of computer books. June 9th. Today, Lilia told me for the first time she gained the power of telepathy 5 years ago after we had written the virus program to her brain. August 20th. I've seen men with black hats lurking around our house. Wonder if Dorothy has found out about our virus program. If so, Rion and Lilia must not remain at the same location. One of them must go somewhere else. August 21st. I spoke with Dr. Steiner and we agreed to move Lilia to a new location. We must not let Dorothy have the virus program. She would surely kill them if she found out. August 23rd. I took Lilia to another location. Now I can only pray that Dorothy does not find her. The only way to communicate with her now is through telepathy. September 15th. This morning I met a strange child near the gate. He was with those men in black hats who have seen lurking about lately. They sense imminent doom. Yes, Dr. Pascal, you did. It's a key between the diary pages. The shed key.
I'm tired of waiting.
Who are you?
Me? Why, I'm the Birdman.
Was it you who killed my family?
No, it wasn't me. Nope. It was my little brother. They died while he was rummaging through their minds. It must have hurt. Your head must ache too. You'd better tell me how to contact Lilia, or else. Damn you! You stubborn fool.
We will have to deal with him as a boss battle very soon, Vass, the Birdman.
What about his brother?
That'll be later.
Okay.
Nothing special here.
because I
This
gotta
device
be like
uploaded.
that little brother is the most fucked up one, and I want to kill him.
Yeah, unfortunately, they had to do that to Rion, so yeah, the virus program went into him like that. Well, we got the shed key, so that's our next thing is to go back out the other way that we were going. Yeah, do not bother me. You can't hurt him at all. Just like he'll keep chasing you around. Just get to where you need to go. And that freaking music's so good. I don't know. Just I know that the developers were inspired a lot by 9 Inch Nails, so a lot of this stuff goes back to a few of the 9 Inch Nails songs. If you were wondering, Vass.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and yeah, I've listened to my fair share, and of course you got to hear some of it too in Quake.
No, yeah, of course. Maybe I
Oh,
should
there we go.
show you the recent expansion of Quake.
Birdman, leave me alone. Don't fuck away, Birdman! Just this music alone, you hear it, Vass, like it just they did it so well with the when Rion found his mom. It's that low Gregorian chanting. Alright. You guys are all loads fucked up. I'm out of here. Screw you guys. Just knock on there if we need it. Swing set, yep. They give you a lot of Nalcon. Grubby doll amid the junk. Lilia's doll.
Rion, they're looking for me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I'm coming. I'll get there before they do.
Who's that? Rion?
Yes, it's me, Lilia. I'm sorry. I don't remember you very well.
Rion, what did they do to you?
I don't know, but don't worry, I'll protect you. I must protect you. Why are you crying?
It's just as Papa said. He said you would come for me. And he told me that until then I must continue sending telepathic messages to my doll until I contact you.
Lilia, where are you?
The Babylon Hotel in Michelangelo City.
I'll be there soon.
Hurry, Rion.
Ah, that hurt. You better tell me where Lilia is. Your memory's coming back, isn't it?
So, you've been watching me.
Ever since you escaped from the hospital. I think I'm gonna short circuit. I've never enjoyed anything this much.
Here we go.
Yep. Where's the boss fight? Alright. Just hit him with a bunch of Nalcon. You can't. Red won't really work on him. And you cannot short, as I mentioned, Vass. Like, he ain't gonna allow you to. Yeah. Well, he's got different phases, so this is the first one. Just keep Ganon teleporting around, why don't you? Now he's got 3. He finally learned, oh, maybe if I make more copies of myself. Yeah, that was one. Gotcha. Damn it. Here's your ultimate attack. Ow. Yeah, just get out of their way when they do this. Oh. Now he's on to phase 3. Finally. I was digging the music though, Vish.
Am I gonna die? You better be careful. Careful of what? Why, yourself. Of course. Lilia had continually called for me through her ragged old doll that was left in the shed. In her mind was hidden the virus program for destroying the insane computer, and in mine, the system for accessing it. My parents are dead, and today I killed a man I had just met. What a nightmare this day has been. The day isn't even over, and I don't know what the future will bring.
Yes. Oh, you'll see numbers as I go forward. Like more of these Galerians, which is what we were fighting, will have even more fucked up attacks. He was just the easiest of all the Galerians so far. Insert disc 2. All right, let me just hop up and change the disc. All right. Mm-hmm. And then I'll save it after this. Babylon Hotel. Now, I would say, Vass, this is probably almost everyone who's played Galerians. This is the favorite part of the game because of just how much they put into it.
Welcome to the Babylon Hotel. Room for one?
Is there a girl by the name of Lilia staying here?
Lilia? There's no one by that name staying here. Your room is number 302.
Boiler room is off limits. Also, these backgrounds here, Vaz, especially, very reminds you very much of Hell Cyberpunk Thriller. I wonder where she is. Damn, look at all that copper in that bathroom. These numbers. There's an old air conditioner here. Even a brass hand cleaner. Yes. All right. Well, folks, thank you for allowing me to get through the first disc of Galerians. Now, if you're wondering about disc 2, vast numbers and the rest, it's all just the Babylon Hotel. That's it. That's all of disc 2 because of the amount of FMVs they put on it. So the third disc is the final area, but disc 2 is just all it is this. But it lives up to how good it is because let's just say we meet a lot of people in this hotel. There's a lot of guests here.
Yeah, they decided to like the make the entire section
Yeah, I would say also this part, Vass, you can tell the love that the directors had for the movie The Fifth Element. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that. Anyways,
say that.
yeah, save state there. And there we go.
Okay.
Now, Vash, let's see what's going on with you. As
What?
I got a little time left if you want to do some foodie stuff.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, I'll eventually like show you this.
Yeah.
Like before
can I
before you leave.
can I put my reactive back up?
Sure. Just
Okay.
give me one moment.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and like.
Good night, Dasher.
All right. Remove that, and then putting on Rugal's place.
Yeah, I can always use. Can I use this for different things fast? Like until until you get the other stuff up.
What the different? You mean that one?
The one of Rugal, yeah. Until you get more different IDs or forms, I should say.
All right. As quick as possible, I will.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're wondering, folks, Vass will work on my little model there, the one that I use for the horror things, to just have it updated with the hairstyle that I use now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm over here, and not to mention, like the fact is,
Oh, thank you. Can I want to give you a big old hug, but I can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me go ahead and like do a scrandle real quick. No, I mean, well, hit the already like scrandle to make this pop up. Is what I'm saying. That's pretty much it.
Oh, Vass, I gotta shoot you something for a second. Just reply to it in DM. All right.
Reply to it in DM.
Yeah, let's just say it's about a comm. Yeah, they just got back to me. Excuse me. I think so. Remember, Vass, the East one?
What was this? What was the orange?
No, let's talk about Rugal.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep the outfit. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay.
Oh, right. Just over here. Just a case.
Yeah. Just a moment. I'm just doing something right in a second. Okay. All right. Yep. They got it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Scrandle and shoot up some music.
Right on it. Hold on. Oh yeah. Strange, but hold on.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah, take time.
You're gonna probably a bit despise me for it. Oh shit!
What? No, hold on, hold on. I didn't. Yeah, you gotta wait. Like, I'm just trying to. I'm probably doing DM, Bess. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Okay, both of these.
Val, sugar crumble pastry for free, or stroopwafel ice cream. Oh man, stroopwafels are good. I go for the. Yeah. So like stroopwafel. I know what those are. It's.
Yeah.
Chicken corner kick fries.
So what I'm playing.
Sushi.
What I'm playing is the drop by Yuzo Koshiro in the takeover because I just listened to it like when trying out the game.
Chicken corner kick fries.
Okay.
What? I wouldn't trust that sushi. I'm sorry. Steak and peppercorn sauce or berries. Steak and peppercorn sauce was.
Okay.
What? Ice bun or free pint and festival caramel slice.
Ice bun.
Ice bun. Lobster steak, chicken tender, and salad. Farm salmon.
Lobster steak, chicken and...
Yeah, lobster. Redneck fallopi. Redneck fallopi.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was correct. Scotch egg or fish. Scotch egg. Free hot dog given to me after a mix-up order in New York message. Yes, it turned out to be just above. Free oysters. Free oysters, please. Wow. You assholes. Carton of water. Or oysters. I'll take a carton of water.
Yeah. Hey, not do daily?
Alright, we got octopus balls and long chips from Japan, or we got Peruvian rotisserie half chicken. Damn. That's 18. No, octopus balls, because that's cheaper.
Yeah, all long chips.
Takoyaki. Oh, okay, it's takoyaki. Yeah, I got the takoyaki. Alright. Sour herring on a roll, fried herring also available, or salt and pepper crispy chicken loaded fries. Salt and pepper crispy chicken loaded fries.
They did American style?
Yeah. Old English sausage, curry chips, and cheesy dog. I can't really see the cheese. I'll go for the Old English sausage.
Yeah, the sausage.
Bad picture. Chicken and mushroom pie. Or a limp sausage wrap. Let's go with chicken and mushroom pie.
Okay.
Limp sausage wrap? Get out of here. Alright, carne asada loaded nachos or egg, bacon, and cheese onion burger with a can of V8. With a can of V8?
No, VB.
Oh, VB.
VB.
Egg, bacon, and cheese onion burger.
Okay.
Fuckers. It was a better deal. Alright, Greek salad or pulled pork nachos. I'm gonna take some of that pulled pork nachos. There's no feta in that Greek salad. Cheeseburger, salmon and noodles. Oh, salmon and noodles, please. Yeah. Cheeseburger, fry, hot dog, hot dog. That cheeseburger's $20. Fuck you. Meat skewer with farolta and molla verde or baked potato. Give me the baked potato, please. What the fuck? Steak sandwich or chicken tenders and waffle chips. Chicken tenders and waffle chips, please. Chicken tenders and fries or cheese pizza? Chicken tenders fries, please, because that cheese pizza looks horrid.
There you go. Alright. So anyways. What what Brother Link?
No, the the sneaky doodle guy.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to change it because we've seen a lot of Joe was hungry. Let's see. Ooh. You know what? Because I'm gonna try it anyways. The cheesy bacon ranch chalupas.
Okay.
Plus, I want to see if he's got another one of those cat intros. Horsey. No, go back. I wanted to see with the stop motion. It was funny.
The chicken bacon ranch is the sum total of all its parts, including 2 toasted cheddar street chalupa shells, slow roasted chicken, crispy bacon, pico de gallo, shredded cheddar cheese, and avocado ranch sauce. This version of the street chalupa comes in a 2-pack and will add 620 calories to your non-existent diet profile and add 1,200 milligrams of sodium to your dependent edema. I have the full nutritional information on the screen and in the description below. To get a single 2-pack order, you'll have to shell out $6.49, up from $5.49 for the beef version, released a little less than a year ago, or make it a Discovery Lux box for $9 even before taxes in Georgia. Now it's time to see if they can get these out of the window in a timely manner and pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test when we roll the drive-thru at Taco Bell in Calhoun, Georgia.
All right. The Taco Bell.
Hi, how are you today? And did you happen to have a loyalty checking code with us?
No, I don't.
All right, what can I get started for you today?
Could I get 4 chicken bacon ranch street chalupas?
Any sauces on the side for you today?
No, ma'am.
All right, it's going to be 2804. Would you like to round up for children's education today?
No, thank you.
All right, I'll see you at the second window. Thank you so much.
All right.
That's always the right answer. No, thank you.
All right. Appreciate it. See ya.
Oh, that was quick.
Bye-bye.
I will say one thing about Taco Bell service. They're usually quick about getting your order.
I've got
Well, depending on which
Taco Bell. And do the Joe is Hungry temperature test.
Well, that's just a regular one. No Yum brand Taco Bell with KFC or Pizza Hut. Oh, how did you like that message that they sent you, by the way?
Chalupa number 1 is 158.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Chalupa number 2 is 165.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Chalupa number 3 is 161.8 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've been watching my channel, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. Well, the Taco Bell here on Red Bud Road in Calhoun, Georgia, they get it because they pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to get these things out. Take a deep look inside. Check out that chicken. Head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, Taco Bell, you didn't do too bad on that temperature test this morning. I'll give you that. But can you make these things the same size? How's your portion control? Are these going to add up to be a good price? Well, we're about to find out when we take off for your little wrapper. In other words, set the chair on the scales.
Oh, that is fancy, Vass. Look at that.
Chalupa number 1 is 6.20 ounces, or 176 grams. Chalupa number 2 is 6.66 ounces, or 189 grams. Chalupa number 3 is 7.05 ounces, or 200 grams. Well, the difference between the heaviest and the lightest in this case is actually more than 10% of the average weight of all three. So today, Taco Bell, you fail the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, Taco Bell, they don't have serving weights and nutritional information. There's little more I can do about that.
Well, first in a while.
Add them all up, average them out, do the math, and you come up with a pretty steep price for Taco Bell anyway of 98 cents an ounce, which leads us on to the next test, the one and only, the Joe is Hungry big reveal.
Okay, they made that look better. What do you think, Mish?
It's good.
It does. Yep, there you go.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is
pretty
what
much
they
the
look
same.
like, and this is what they're supposed to look like. We've seen what they look like, and we saw how much they were. The price, to me, for Taco Bell is pretty steep. As far as what they look like, they're actually not that far off from the ad photo, but in a sort of half-full kind of way. Now, if they had not named this thing chicken bacon, I wouldn't do this, but I've got post-autopsy photos right up here on the screen. Now, to me, it doesn't seem like much bacon. Tell me what you think. Let me know if I'm off base
They used
here.
to put a lot more bacon in their
But
stuff.
that leads us on to the next test, the one and only. The Joe is hungry bite
Oh,
test.
no.
So it is.
He doesn't look good
Bite
about doing that.
test, engage.
Yep, Diet Coke this time.
Yeah.
The chalupa shell was soft yet crunchy, and I could actually taste that cheddar cheese, which was the dominant flavor here. The chicken meat was well cooked, tender and savory, and the pico de gallo, although kind of sparse, was crunchy and tart. The avocado ranch served little more than a background flavor because, in my opinion, its application was also a little bit light. The bacon, I could see small microscopic flecks here and there every once in a while, but unfortunately it was mostly absent. The shredded cheddar cheese was there, but in very small amounts and served more as a decoration than a main ingredient. With that being said, let's see what Shadow Joe thinks about all this, and do the Joe is hungry sneak-a-doodle bite. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 1. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 2. Dude, look what I got. Dude. We need to have a conversation. Y'all can see who the problem is here, can't you? Oh, well. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 3.
Sneak-a-doodle. Vass, whenever I go out now on my weekends, I will do sneak-a-doodle bites for you. I'm
It
giving
is
more
very
sneak-a-doodle
crunchy.
bites.
It is warm. Has a nice
I
cheesy
gotta do
flavor.
sneak-a-doodle bites on that
I can see
tabaxi.
the chicken. I don't detect any bacon at all. I'm not really sure what they're talking about.
Yep.
Well, let's go ahead and let the smart guy give this a score. If you don't know the scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once in a lifetime
Yeah,
experience and almost never
never.
achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves. Taco Bell. I really like this flavor, the cheesiness, the crunchy texture when you bite into it. This thing should be seeing 7s, no question about it. However, at this steep price point, especially for you, Taco Bell, I would have thought you would have been a little bit more generous with your ingredients, especially the bacon, Taco Bell.
Uh-oh.
So, I guess I'm gonna go 5.9. That is my number.
Damn.
This is my review, and hopefully I
Almost
will
made a
see
6.
you in the next
Thank you,
video.
Joe. I know now to get the bacon ranch chicken chalupas this weekend, Vass, and I will take many sneak-a-doodle bites for you.
Okay. Yep.
You pick out one if you think you'd like to see a sneaky doodle.
Yeah, I'll just say.
Oh, a Pizza Hut, the new ultimate crafted flatbread. Yeah, why not?
Ultimate.
That's just my. Yeah, see, Pizza Hut new crafted pizza.
Crafted flats.
Yep. Yeah. Look at that intro. Whoa! It's just missing that cat that you like to think. Oh, Paula.
Welcome back. Thank you for the channel.
You know what? I just noticed, Vas. Do you see back there where he's got those anime girl pictures? One of them's Tifa. See, right there. That's a chibi Tifa.
That you can modify, and they include the Nashville hot chicken, crafted flats, chicken bacon ranch, the ultimate, which is what we're going to do today.
Okay, yeah.
Cheeses, and the pepperoni duo, crafted flats personal pizza. The ultimate crafted flats is constructed with pepperoni and Italian sausage, caramelized onions, roasted peppers and tomatoes, sweet marinara
I don't think it
sauce. This is different than their normal sauce. Mozzarella cheese, and I had the ingredients for the other four in the description below. To get any one of these without modifications before 5 o'clock, Pizza Hut will snag $5 even from your dwindling pile of cash. If you order after 5, the toll goes up to $5.99 before taxes in Georgia. If you're curious about how many calories this thing packs, if you would just like to know how much sodium is unloaded into your body, well, you're going to be sorely disappointed as I was when you find out Pizza Hut doesn't have any nutritional information. I reached out to media non-relations. I even emailed customer no support, and I got 0 response. I even went to my local Pizza Hut and asked them, and they had absolutely no idea. If I do come across this information, I will add it to the description below. Now it's time for the moment of truth when we head on over to Pizza Hut in Calhoun, Georgia.
It's a good day.
I've got my order in. Let's go get our pizza and do the Joe's Hungry temperature test.
$20 minutes. Well. Let me rewind that. I gotta see that again. Sorry. Yeah, I put the pizza in the wrong route. Corrected that.
Let's go back to the days down memory lane.
Pizza number 1 is 170.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Pizza number 2 is 181.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Pizza number 3 is 190.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh
if you've been watching my channel, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. The Pizza Hut here in Calhoun, Georgia, they get it because they passed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to open the lid, take a deep look inside, get the scales ready, head back to the studios, and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, Pizza Hut,
good times.
You did all right on the temperature test. I expected that you fully would. You cook them to order. That's how you do it. That never changes. However, let's check your portion control out when we take off for the packaging. In other words, set the chair on the scales. Crafted Flats number 1 weighs in at 10.86 ounces or 308 grams. Crafted Flats number 2 weighs in at 11.05 ounces or 314 grams. Crafted Flats number 3 again weighs in at 10.86 ounces or 308 grams. Well, the difference between the heaviest and the lightest is actually less than 10% of the average weight of all three. So today, Pizza Hut, you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Pizza Hut, they don't have any serving weights, no nutritional information. There is nothing more I can do about that except add them all up, average them out, do the math, and if you get it before 5 o'clock, it's going to cost you 46 cents an ounce. If you wait till after 5, it will go up to 55 cents an ounce. Still not a bad price, which leads us on to the next test, the one and only. The Joe is hungry. Big reveal.
Big reveal. What do you think, Vash?
That bottom.
Yeah, that the toppings didn't fall. Yeah.
No, I mean the
It's
look
not bad.
I mean the look on the bottom though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's par baked much. It just looks like a Supreme personal pan pizza. Eh.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and
Yeah, where that
this is
cheese.
what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
We've seen what it looks like, and we saw how much it was. A fairly decent price, and to me, it actually looks slightly better than their own ad photos, although Pizza Hut's ad photos don't look that great, and there's not much out there. They're not real big on ad photo puffing like some of the other places are. Well, this leads us on to the next test, the one and only, the Joe is hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
Sausage.
Pizza crust was nicely baked and actually fairly crispy around the edges. The peppers and tomatoes were very well cooked and added a distinctly tart flavor. The pizza sauce was indeed a little sweeter than normal and blended well with the mozzarella cheese and the sausage chunks. With that being said, we need to roll the hands of time back, see what Shadow Joe thinks, and do the
Yeah, what do you
Joe is
think, Shadow Joe?
hungry sneak-a-doodle bite. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 1.
Sneak-a-doodle.
Sneak-a-doodle bite number 2.
Making a mess.
Sneak-a-doodle bite number 3. It is hot, it is crispy, I can taste the tomatoes. I actually like this. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and also never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves. Pizza Hut. You actually have a pretty good price on this one, even after 5 o'clock. And this thing actually tastes good, especially with those tomatoes. Those are actually very important to the flavor. I like it. But if any of you all out there want to try this, definitely eat it fresh, eat it hot. It's one of those again. So today, I'm going to have to go.
Not good when cold.
7.1. That is my number.
Hey.
This is my review. And hopefully,
Well, Vass,
I will
you
see
know what?
you
You didn't try the
in
new
next
Ultimate
video.
Flats pizza. Next time you go to Pizza Hut, get the Ultimate Flats. I think they still. Let me check. I'll check for you if they still have that. Pizza Hut. All right. Drop everything. Get pizza. Well, if you say so, Pizza Hut. All right. Supreme, Seymour. Pepperoni lovers. Heck yeah. All right. Oh, here we go. Party of one. My Hut box. Meat lovers melt. Chicken parmesan. You know what? I think they may have stopped that, by the way. I don't see it no more.
I figured that much.
Damn, yeah, they still have that. They have those ugly ass melts. Like the melts thing, it looks so much better than the melts. Oh man.
The melts? The pizza.
That's the thing. You remember that's the one where it's like they try to make like an overstuffed pizza like slice, and it was their way of doing like a pizzone, like a pizza calzone, but it wasn't good. Not good at all. No good.
Well, considering you mentioned that, there's a possibility.
Look at that cat. Oh, the melts. Yeah, these things.
Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome back to the Joe's Hungry channel, filmed and produced within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia, where we check out new fast food menu items and limited time offers. Pizza Hut has a new menu item. They call it the Pizza Hut Melt, or should I say the Pizza Hut Papadilla. No points for originality.
Papadilla.
Pizza Hut, this new menu item is made up of 2 slices
I had the
of pizza,
Papadilla.
thin and crispy crust loaded with toppings of cheese. According to Pizza Hut, they're folded over and baked to melty perfection, and come with a complimentary order of dipping sauce. The Pizza Hut Melts currently come in 4 versions. The pepperoni lovers served with marinara dipping sauce. The buffalo chicken served with ranch and buffalo dipping sauce. The chicken parmesan with ranch. And meat lovers served with marinara dipping sauce. And that's what we're going to do today. Each meat lover melt will add 1,100 calories to your daily caloric intake and will decrease your net worth to the tune of $6.99 before taxes in Georgia. Is this a good deal? We won't know until we do the Joe is Hungry weight test. But first, we have to head over to Pizza Hut and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Melt number 1 comes in at 181.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Melt number 2 comes in at 173.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Melt number 3 comes in at 167.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my gosh.
Melt number 4 comes in at 160.0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot. That's fresh. They pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. In order to determine its real value, we need to head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test.
Weight test.
Pizza Hut Melt number 1 weighs in at 13.20 ounces. Pizza Melt number 2 weighs in at 13.25 ounces. Melt number 3 weighs in at 12.20 ounces. Meat Lover Melt number 4 weighs in at 12.65 ounces. Add them all up, average them out, and you come out with a very reasonable 54 cents an ounce. On that criteria, you've out Papa Did Papa John's. So now it's time for the Joe is Hungry big reveal.
Yeah, you see, that's what they look like. They just don't look that good, Vish.
I remember like at the calzones theory, always looks like a pizza sandwich.
Yeah, look at that, man. That's
The calzone zones over here looks even better because it's basically a combination of a calzone and a pizza combined.
And what? A calzone and a what?
And a pizza combined because it has cheese on top of a calzone.
Oh, nice. Well, you saw the ones that I get at Mozzarella, don't you? Those are really good calzones.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This
there's
is what
no
it looks
Parmesan.
like, and this is what it's supposed to
Yeah,
look
what the
like.
fuck's
We've seen what it
Parmesan?
looks like. We saw how much it was, and that only leaves one last test.
Oh my! They did
and
not
I am
season
glad
that
because
properly.
guess what? Joe is hungry. So now it's bite test. Engage.
You see, they just put it all in one area. But it just looks like you gotta eat it warm because that thing is like cold. It just don't look that good. Marinara. Honestly, I would just use ranch for it. We're gonna go that way. Marinara's just gonna add just tomato and tomato. Or just do ranch tomato.
It's very cheesy, crunchy, and has plenty of meat. No scrimping on the ingredients today. Papa John's, you listening? The marinara sauce has a welcome flavor, but not a must. I know it's not very original, but if I had a choice between Papa John's Papadilla and this, I'd probably pick one of these. If y'all don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9, say once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieve. 5 and down is the slippery slope to food hell. So let's go ahead and give this thing the number that it really deserves. I really like it. I'm gonna have to go with a 7.2. That is my number. That's a very good score.
I wouldn't like it. Yeah.
They must have served him.
Yeah, I mean that was 3 years ago. Because like the melts, nobody really is screaming, "Oh my god, the melts!" Like I know Food Bra, Ryu Bra did it, and he wasn't really impressed about how they did the melts. Yeah.
Let's go watch that.
Yeah, the worst Pizza Hut item I've ever had.
Everyone.
Woohoo!
This is Running on Empty.
Oh, you darling. I love you, Report of the Week.
Review. Well, hello, ladies.
Okay.
You know, also the reason why I like Food Report of the Week, Vass?
Yeah.
He lives in my state of Florida.
What do you know?
I'm your host, the Report of the Week.
Well,
so, I decided.
I usually thought he'd be British, but
this is obviously my type of weather.
Florida,
sunny,
and he's got his own radio channel too.
So this is all me right here. But it has been a little while since I filmed outside, and I decided.
He's the time traveling. Joe was hungry.
This video is probably going to be going up on Memorial Day, or at least during the Memorial Day weekend. Now, granted, this mostly applies, I think, to folks.
Again, everyone knows him for us, you know.
I know for me, this is how it
disappointment
was.
is immeasurable.
Especially when I was growing up. I would always associate
and of course,
Memorial Day
him like
with
disturbed by something outside
and cookouts, and you know, outdoor stuff. And I think a lot of people still do. I know there still are a lot of family
enjoy the nice
gatherings,
Florida
get some
weather.
Friends, some family, maybe make some burgers, grill it up, and you know, just have a good time all around. And a lot of people will consider Memorial Day. You
would like Vass his energy crisis reviews where he does energy drinks.
When I saw
this new look it up. Yeah, it's, when it's not a food review, he calls it energy crisis.
I really could not think of a more fitting item to review on a day like this than what I have before me right here. And I could bet. I mean, I just have a good feeling about this. Pizza Hut, they've released their new cheeseburger melt. Because obviously we know that a pizza place that makes fast food pizza makes the best burgers too. We obviously know that. And I would be willing to bet.
He's great with his humor.
This is going to be indistinguishable from a burger. And so much so, you could probably invite all your friends, all your family, over to a barbecue or a cookout, present them with this, they won't even be able to tell the difference. They won't even be able to tell, to think, wow, this is a good burger.
You know what I want to think that's going on in the background, Vass?
Yeah. I can't help but find
Rion's fighting Birdman behind him.
The cheeseburger mount.
Because you see the background just like
Galerians. I think it first started when I brought back the Pizzone.
He's kind of dressed like Dr. Pascal. Notice that.
And all of that. This one is the cheeseburger melt.
Cheeseburger melt.
Features Parmesan crust. It then contains beef, applewood smoked bacon, onions, mozzarella, and cheddar cheese. And then burger sauce, because you can't have a burger without that, of course.
Burger sauce.
And it is available for the price of $8.
Oh, that's pretty steep.
I've had mixed views and experiences with these melts, though, from Pizza Hut. Some of them I've had have been really good. Some of them have been really bad. I think they had a pepperoni melt. I think that maybe they still do. And I'm pretty sure that one was okay. But there have been instances where I've had some...
shit. I was gonna show... Okay, that's... Okay, he has that pizza melt. There we go.
Hello, everyone. This is Running on Empty.
Food review.
Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review Series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thanks for checking in.
Review, bro.
The future is here. I mean, it is here.
I'm looking at his like energy crisis
videos. This is
videos,
a concept that
and
has
his
never been explored
and he looks
before, ever.
like a kid in a university.
It's not like I'm just making this up on the spot,
like a scientist.
To try to make this sound more interesting.
I wouldn't say that. It's more like he's a prep.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut did it. Pizza Hut said,
and I don't mean it
what?
as an insult.
We're just gonna do it.
But like an actual prep.
We're gonna be brazen. Obviously, I mean, they have the reputation as being a bunch of risk takers. So we're going to throw caution to the wind. We're just going to go for it, right? To revisit the great trend that existed back in 2011 or 2012 or so. YOLO, as they say. Because they did it. Pizza Hut has released their new Pizza Hut Melts. That's right. What they decided to do, they said, yeah, we've got thin and crispy crust pizza, right? Yeah, you could just get it as a normal pizza. Forget that. There's nothing cool about eating just pizza regularly anymore. I mean, this is 2022. See, I shook my hands there for emphasis. So instead, we're going to take 2 slices of thin and crispy crust. We're going to load it with toppings. Then we're going to fold it over. And they created this concept known as a melt. So you have, imagine my hands are the slices of the crust, and the toppings go on top of my hands, and then they fold them over like that. And thus, the Pizza Hut melt was born. It comes with some dipping sauce. You could get it in 4 flavors at the price of $8.40 per melt. All right, now I know I kind of get a little bit sarcastic or whatever in the introductions. I try to have fun with this stuff, but here's what it is. It's exactly as I described. You've got the 2 slices of the dough. You load up the toppings on them, then they fold them over, and as you'll see in a moment when I show you, thus you have that outer shell of the dough.
Like I said, it's a
Inside
pizzone.
is cheese and toppings, and then it comes with sauce on the side that you can dip said melt in. So if you remember Pizza Hut a couple years back, they had their pizzone. This is kind of similar to that. It's not 100% the same thing, but it is pretty similar.
Still pizzone to me.
Now, the 4 flavors that it comes in, you could get pepperoni lovers, which obviously has pepperoni and cheese in it. Comes with marinara sauce for dipping. You can get a buffalo chicken melt, which obviously has chicken with some buffalo sauce on it. You've got meat lovers, which has, your standard variety of meats. You've got some pepperoni, some sausage in there, I think some meatball as well. And then you can get the chicken, bacon, parm Pizza Hut melt as well. I went with the pepperoni lovers one. That seems to be the one they're promoting the most. That's the one that caught my interest anyway. And that one again comes with pepperoni, some cheese, and some marinara sauce for dipping. On it, or I should say to the side of it, no, actually on it, it has a little bit of a sprinkling of some of the little Pizza Hut seasoning, as they call it. Again, price for this, $8.40. So here's the box, going with some distinct branding, which is actually nice to see. Melt, right there. What does it say? Go solo with our new Pizza Hut melt. Cheesy, crispy, loaded. And they do emphasize the crispy nature of the outer shell. Anything noteworthy on the side? Eat melts, earn free stuff, easy as that. Well, Pizza Hut said so, so that is the case. Because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Nobody.
And here we go. So these are the melts. I'm going to take one of them out, obviously, and I'll hold it up to the camera so you can get a better view thereof. Here's the sauce that I'll be dipping it in. Let me grab this one. Alright, so here's what it looks like.
That one actually looks better than the one
the
Joe was
outer
hungry
shell
ate.
right there. And see,
Notice
it
that
comes
fast?
with a little seasoning on it. So it's like a crispy crust. You can see it's not very doughy. So it's thin and crispy. Then it's loaded with the toppings, and then it's folded over. And inside there, you could see the cheese and pepperoni. That's what this one is, cheese and pepperoni. With the sauce, there's no sauce in this. The sauce is there on the side for dipping. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try it out. First, what I shall do is I'll take a few bites without any sauce just to see how it is on its own. Then I'll crack open this sauce and, of course, try it out with that. And then I'll give you my assessment. So, the Pizza Hut Melts, the Pepperoni Lovers edition, going in.
Hear that crunch. I always like that he's color coordinated, Vish. What do you think?
Easily coordinated.
Mm-hmm. He knows how to do his ASMR very well, too.
Now try it out with the sauce.
Yum.
Before I get into the assessment, I just always want to mention, at least every now and then, so just you know it exists. In addition to this channel of mine, I also do a podcast and I do a radio show too. The radio show I do 3 times a week, 2 broadcasts of which are for listeners in North America, and 1 I do for listeners over in Europe. Each show is an hour in length. I'll talk about whatever's on my mind. Sometimes I'll talk about current events, things going on in the world. Sometimes I'll discuss various random topics, and then I'll try to balance it out with some listener music requests, likewise. But the show mainly goes out on the shortwave radio, which
if you got shortwave radio, Vas,
audience on that.
There you go.
But obviously, I know not everyone watching this, not by a long shot, has a shortwave radio, or let alone any sort of radio. So if you do want to listen to my radio show, or at least check it out, or see what it's all about, one way to access it on demand anytime you want, to listen as much as you want, is at my Patreon page, patreon.com/TheReportOfTheWeek. You could find out more information about that in the pinned comment, or even in the description, but it's a way that, again, you could access it all on demand. It supports what I do, it keeps everything going, and it's just there for you if you're interested. So just wanted to get the word out about that. All right, with that out of the way, I'll say this, actually. This isn't bad. I know that some people have said in regards to my reviews, oh, you know, you're very negative lately, you hate everything, etc. And I know that's not the case, because, I mean, I sit here and I do the reviews myself. All that I could say is that in the world of fast food these days, there are a lot of hits and misses. There are many items out there that just, these places miss the mark completely on. And I just try to honestly, realistically describe what it is that I get,
cannot,
and I figure if it's good, it's good.
Look at the
if it's bad, it's
reality.
Bad. And that's all that there is to it.
Well, no, if you get bad food, you get bad food. Like,
you know,
I was ready to dismiss my Arby's meal, but
they
took their time.
Try to describe
got me a hot chicken
to the best of my
wrap.
abilities.
It was delicious.
And in this case,
and the French dip and Swiss was
actually
great
better
too.
than I thought it would
along with the mozzarella sticks, and I got a free Jamocha shake.
I'll tell you what my initial concern was.
It's just the wait time. That's the only thing that was bad about it.
The exterior shell or any of that, I thought, all right, structurally speaking, this looks fine. It doesn't look like it's going to fall apart or any of that. It looks like it'll be pretty easy to eat. It doesn't look like it'll be as messy as I thought it would be. My initial concern was that the consistency-wise, the inside would wind up being, because it sometimes happens, when you have something that's like a melt or it's folded over, sometimes it just doesn't cook right, or at least as well as you'd expect it to, and then the inside becomes all gross and slimy, and it just it's kind of disgusting. But in this case, I am pleased to report that that was not an issue at all. Everything cooked, as far as I'm concerned, very evenly, and that's great. Now, when you factor in that there aren't a ton of ingredients in this, it's not like there are a ton of twists and turns here, and really, this tastes... Once you think of it this way, then it makes sense. it really just tastes like their pizza. So it's not like this has a distinct flavor of its own. This is really no different than if you had a slice of their thin and crispy pizza, and then, you folded it over and just ate it that way. It's really no different from that at all. And when you think of it this way, then it makes sense. All right, you think, well, the pizza has the cheese, the base, the topping, if you wish to have one, in this case the pepperoni, and of course the marinara sauce. Well, what does this have? Has the base, which is the exact same dough that they would use for the thin and crispy crust pizza, same cheese they would use on that, same toppings they would use on that, and then the marinara sauce, which accompanies it nicely. So it's really no different than having a slice of their thin and crispy crust pizza, which I think for some folks you might be breathing a sigh of relief, because you think, all right, if I like Pizza Hut's pizza, especially the thin crust, if I like that, this is no different from it. So then you would like this by extension. If you hate their pizza and you're thinking, well, maybe this is going to be like this is going to redeem itself and this is going to have qualities that their pizza doesn't have, and it's going to bring it up to the next level, then you might be a bit disappointed. But as far as I'm concerned, everything tastes good here. All right, the cheese is more flavorful than I thought it would be, but what really makes this, not only you can taste the freshness of the toppings, but what really ties it all together is actually that little bit of the garlic seasoning that's on the top of it. Just the notes of that really tie everything together, and it's really just, there's a lot of flavor to it, it adds a lot, it contributes a lot, and then likewise, the marinara sauce always works nicely with anything of theirs that's pizza related, or it works really, really well with their cheese and their base. I always like that sweet note that the marinara sauce has as well. So this is one of those instances where everything ties together, everything works, quality-wise it's good, and on another note, it's structurally sound. It has that nice crispy note, once again, in the shell, that isn't overwhelming.
I would say, Vas, if you're going to get yourself a melt, because you can't get the flatbread, nice either get the meat lovers or get the pepperoni lovers.
And that crunchiness of it, like I said, it just gives it some structure. It's not overwhelming. It's not one of those things that, you try to bite into it and it's like you're breaking your teeth or something like that. And it just tastes good. It doesn't seem overly dry either. I'm sure when you heard me eating it, you could obviously hear it crunching away, and you might think, is that thing like, is it bone dry or something? But it really isn't. There's sufficient moisture, not only in the cheese, but likewise in the sauce, so that isn't an issue at all. So, it tastes good, flavorful. There's actually a little bit of a decent spicy note in the pepperoni as well. Nothing overwhelming. It's just something that's there, just gives it a little extra flavor. And as I mentioned, the marinara sauce is a key component. Definitely utilize it. The sweetness in it is excellent, and those garlicky notes on the seasoning as well. It's just a really nice touch. So it's better than I thought it would be. It's easy to eat. It wasn't a mess. So I didn't notice stuff, dripping out of it or any of that. Easy to eat. Price-wise, the only thing that I could really say in terms of that is that it is a little more expensive than I would have hoped for.
Oh, yeah.
$8.40 for this. So, again, yeah, it is a bit overpriced in my opinion, but pretty much everything is at this point, so there's only so much you could say about that. But it's pretty good. I really haven't any major criticisms about this at all. It's enjoyable. I'm a fan of it. So Pizza Hut, I think they did a good job. If this is something that seems interesting to you, get it while the getting's good. But I'm happy with it. I think Pizza Hut did a good job here. I found this to be enjoyable. And again, it may not be overwhelmingly exceptional in terms of its inventiveness, but at the very least, it's basic, but it's good for what it is. Therefore, out of 10, what am I going to be rating the Pepperoni Lovers Pizza Hut Melt? Out of 10, honestly, I haven't anything bad to really say about this. Sure, it's Pizza Hut, sure, it's fast food, takeout, pizza type item, but I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. They did a good job here, and I'm happy with it. That's all that I have for you, and until next time, I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thanks for watching.
Okay, back to
Melts
this.
from the Pizza Hut that just aren't all that good. And the burger stuff is very hit or miss when it comes down to these sorts of releases. So time will tell. We'll find out in a moment, of course. But it could go either way. Comes in the standard box. What does it say? Go solo with melts. Here's what it looks like.
Is that egg?
That looks just like a burger.
Is that
I think that's cheese. No, it's cheese.
Indistinguishable.
That looks like egg and potato.
No, it's cheese.
I don't really know what the obsession is with melts.
See, this is
Maybe
cheese.
it's just hard to do things with pizza at this point. Only so much you can do.
Yeah.
But they really push the melts. Same thing with
just
Papa
horrendous.
John's. With their papadilla.
Papadilla.
But you can see the Parmesan crust, some of the bacon. There's beef in there too.
Very greasy.
Bake to it, a little oily on the bottom. And there is the burger sauce. So anyway, I'm just gonna get right to it now, see how good or bad it is. $8 is the price, the Pizza Hut cheeseburger melt going in.
Oh. He's trying. It's not good.
So, I had a burger yesterday. A real burger. I actually went over to Five Guys and got a bacon burger from them, which was solid. And I was thinking back to even just what I ate yesterday. And it's hard for me to make this comparison with a straight face, but I will try to the best of my ability. I was trying to seriously sit here and think to myself, so how does this cheeseburger melt, right, compared to the burger that I had last night? And I cannot come up with even one reason whatsoever as to why I, or really anyone else for that matter, should choose this thing from Pizza Hut over a burger from anywhere. Not just Five Guys, but anywhere. Even McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Culver's, Five Guys, a
Culver's
local
good.
diner, a mom and pop place. I cannot think of any reason, not even one, why you should go out of your way and get this if you want to get a burger. Like I said, I can't.
What is
I think
this? I
some of
can't
even
even.
the most low quality burgers are superior to this.
Whoa.
If you ask me. These melts, as I mentioned, are very hit or miss. I've noticed that they're either really good, surprisingly so, or they're bad to the point where it's like, I don't even want to look at this again. And it's like there's no motivation, no reason, under any circumstance, you should even waste the time, money, or effort on getting this. Pizza Hut is called Pizza Hut because there's a certain item that they tend to do at least a sufficient enough job in many cases with. That's pizza, of course. These melts, on the other hand, they're hit or miss. This is not it. I will tell you that right now. This is like, you took every bad quality, everything that you don't want to see in a burger, and you wrapped it all up in one, and there you go. I do not like it. It doesn't taste good. You could sort of see it was very like anemic looking. Even the beef, oddly enough, was anemic. And the weird thing was that the beef, there's something really strange about it. And I'm not sure how well you could see it. The beef reminded me not of anything grilled, but it reminded me as if it were like boiled instead. It was very... It's very watery. And it's not...
You get to the nitty-gritty now, Vash.
Like I said, it's very watery, which is not what you want to see. There's no real crisp to anything on the inside. It's actually sort of slimy, and it's this juxtaposition that is not good. Not a good contrast. We have this crispy crunch on the exterior, but then the inside is just soft and slimy. And that's not what you want to see. It's gross, actually. Sliminess to the cheese. The onions are just raw. And slimy, too.
It's raw.
The bacon is in these little crumbles. That's about the only thing that's inoffensive here. And, it is not good. Like I said, the cheese is just sort of slightly undercooked as well. The beef especially, anemic, watery. Something just tastes wrong about it. The onions are raw and slimy. And then the burger sauce is like, in all these places it's very similar. It's like Big Mac sauce. Sort of like a Thousand Island blend. Maybe aside from the bacon, the only saving grace, and the only thing about this, is the tanginess of the burger sauce, and the zestiness of it, is strong enough that if you really douse each bite with the burger sauce, then that is strong enough to cover up all the other horrible flavors. And it's like, you know, you think about it, is that even a compliment? Well, the only good thing is that the sauce is so strong that it makes you not taste all the gross stuff. That's not good. So, you know, like I said, if you want your family and friends to really hate you, or if you hate them, I guess, then you can go out this Memorial Day, invite them all to a nice barbecue and cookout, promise them burgers, and then just get a bunch of these instead and just start passing them out. And that's going to be a good way to ruin it for everyone, because that's pretty much a guarantee. There's really very little good that I can say. I mean, except again for the fact that I guess the sauce is strong enough that it covers it up. And that's about it. Yeah, this is bad. If you really want to get a melt from Pizza Hut, get the pepperoni one. But personally, get what's in the name. Pizza. If you want to get something from Pizza Hut, get a pizza, get a pepperoni pizza, or a meat lover's pizza. Heck, probably get some beef on the pizza. It's probably going to be better. It's probably going to be cooked a bit better than this. But save the cheeseburgers for a place that actually does burgers, and get the pizza from the place that actually does the pizza, because this is not good. As a matter of fact, I know this review is sort of abridged, maybe a little rushed, and I apologize for that. But this is probably one of the grossest items I've ever tried from Pizza Hut. It's not good. I don't want to take another bite of this, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm probably going to get rid of this the second the camera's off. $8 totally wasted. If you have to get a melt, get the pepperoni one. But this, I do not like pretty much a single thing about this. And stick with the pizza, and you know, make your own burger, or get a burger from a place that actually does them. This item is better off forgotten. Save your money and time and appetite on something far better. Very let down with this, but you know, I'm looking forward to when they release an actual pizza again, and certainly give it a shot. But yeah, these melts, hit or miss. And this one is a most definite big miss. Yeah, it's gross.
Gross.
Slimy.
Slimy.
Very crispy and crunchy on the outside, and then just the whole thing nasty. It's just nasty. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just not good. So avoid it. Out of 10, therefore, I mean, I'm gonna have to give the cheeseburger melt. But the only good thing to say is that the little bacon pieces are sort of inoffensive, and that the sauce covers up all the horrible flavors otherwise. I can't see how I can give this anything higher than a 2 out of 10. And it's probably, again, one of the worst things I've had from Pizza Hut.
Woof.
Not a fan. But that's just the way it goes. That's just how it is sometimes, so on to the next. Lots of new releases out, lots of new items out, and certainly try those out going forward, and, you know, hit or miss. But you win some, you lose some. This certainly just isn't my day, but I'm sure there will be better going ahead. At least I can hope. And that's all that I have for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm your host, the Report of the Week.
Okay.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, Bash.
Yep.
That's what end. Oh yeah, no, you can add Report of the Week to it because again, he's like Joe is hungry. He always does a good review of it.
Of course, I already did.
Yep. And before you go, Vash, I gotta give you some sneakadoodle bites. Sneakadoodle bite number 1. Nom.
Oh my god.
Cause you're so lovely.
Yep. All right, I'll see you then, Rugal.
All right, what's gonna happen tomorrow?
What's gonna? Well, actually, I'm gonna say I'm gonna like stay here for a bit longer, like by place Redfall before I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So just to make the stream into 6 hours or more.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, you take it easy. All right.
All right.
I'll see you then.
See ya. Make sure to watch my VODs.
All right.